All right, we got 8 people waiting already. That's awesome. We managed to stay in the front spot.
It's going to knock your socks off. We want to thank everyone for being here. You're going to enjoy the party all night long. Man, year up for 2023 is going to be a huge year for guys in the automotive industry. Return.
That wasn't me. Oh, that wasn't me. What me?
No, don't worry. It will be moved.
Not sure how that happened.
Guys, they will ask you to go after like 2 minutes. So, please play.
Yeah. Oh, they're still playing. I was hoping to start this so I didn't have to worry about the music later, but I just cut this out later on tonight. Well, the presentation starts in 8 minutes. That's the countdown. They actually said, they told us that they're gonna, when they reveal the car, it's gonna come out from under the screen, go out that door, outside, and then it's gonna come back in literally right next to me, like from behind me. Yep, we got here in time. Oh, you're scared. Uh-oh. You're probably not the only one. People here tonight than either of the last, probably more than the last 2 nights combined. Trying to stay off my camera here. This dude's putting me on camera. 1,000 plus horsepower, who knows? Well, I think with everything in the world, things have to play catch up. So, infrastructure will catch up. Heck, the infrastructure can't even handle regular wheels on the road in Michigan. I swear when I get back home, I'm going to have to do a front end alignment on my car. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're in UP. I don't know what it's like in UP, but down here, oh man. Well, I will admit, it's better than the last time I was here, like 4 years ago, and better than when I lived here, but still not good. I saw him pull up in a parking lot in a red-eye wide-body Charger. I have a feeling Dutch loaned it to him or something, 'cause I don't think he bought one. Some people do. Oh, B Mason's awesome. Hey, what's up, we're shaking? You're revealing the secret. I haven't revealed that yet. That's all right. We're all good. I wouldn't call it replacement Charger Challenger. Who knows? I mean, we'll find out starting in 10 seconds. Once he starts, for those in the chat, I won't be responding to anything. I'll have to catch up after, but here we go.
Over a century ago, two rebels quit their day jobs and put their side hustle into motion. The Hellcat was out of the bag. American ingenuity took the wheel, and destiny would either break us or make us. Super Bs, Chargers, Challengers, and SRTs made us. Customization made us. Irreverence made us. Culture made us.
$1.2 million.
Motor City made us. Now that the smoke is cleared, American ingenuity will make us all over again.
Holy shit!
American muscle. Performance made us.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tim Kaniskis.
Welcome back to another day of action on Woodward. But I know what some of you are probably thinking right now. After a full week of performance, 2 reveals, race cars, a dozen buzz models, a new Hornet, a new segment, you guys are probably going to phone this one in on the final day, announce some limited edition sticker package. No way. Not how we roll. Today, we bring the noise. Today, we shock the entire system and we outplay the game. But first, I need to start with some bad news. The harsh reality. No one wants cars anymore. Brands are turning everything and anything into a UV. Trucks and SUVs outsell cars 4 to 1. Okay, I said it. After years of UVs being for kayakers and people that make their own trail mix, today, that kind of practicality practically carries our entire industry. Now, it was a slow transition because manufacturers' development cycles, they're extremely expensive and they can't change as fast as consumer tastes. But when it flipped fast. And you saw it yesterday. It took Dodge years to enter the massive compact UV segment. And the response was exactly what we expected. Some of you were pissed. Some of you think we sold out. Well, I guess it depends on your definition of sold out. Because since 8 a.m. this morning, we received 14,000 orders. You truly represent a brotherhood that is embracing this expansion. And we are a brotherhood. This expansion should be embraced. Dodge is the tattoo of the industry. And it's still not for anybody. And we like it. But the ones that it is for, they don't all need a full sleeve. Everyone has to start out somewhere. But as you accurately pointed out to me through social media, despite the change in consumer demand, muscle cars have still maintained a very significant and lasting place in this industry. How? Other than your passion. By delivering emotional design, extreme performance, and engaging driving experience. Muscle cars are literally the last holdouts. And Dodge has defined that lane. So everything's good, right? Why are we talking about going digital? Because it's 1972 for big V8s right now. And the next trend that's building, and it's building faster than UVs did, is electrification. Now, you can and you will call BS on my prediction. And you would be right to call that into question. But what's impossible to ignore is the manufacturer's product pipeline. One look at the product plans, and it's clear that the auto industry is in a space race. Not towards the moon or Mars, no, towards electrification. A space race? Really, Tim? It's kind of ridiculous. Is it? When NASA put a man on the moon, it was a culmination of a decade of engineering and effort and buckets of government money that in today's dollars would be $280 billion. $280 billion to go to the moon, to step a foot, plant a flag, hit a golf ball, drive the lunar rover around, all that. And if that seems like a lot of money, it was. And it paid off way beyond the tang and the Velcro that we got out of it. That engineering fueled American innovation for decades. Okay, now imagine a number that's about twice that. 526 billion. That's how much the automotive industry has put into electrification. There is no mulligan on $500 billion. This party is happening. And we can sit at home and binge on streaming videos, or we can show up and dance like only Dodge can. Last year, at the Stellantis EV Day, we told you the only way Dodge was going to get into this game is if we raised the game. If electrification actually electrified the brand. If it made our cars quicker, altogether faster, it could amplify our performance character. If we did that, then we had an obligation to bring it to you, to bring it to the market. The problem was the challenge for us to do that. It needed to look like a Dodge, sound like a Dodge, and drive like a Dodge. But nothing like that existed. And most thought it couldn't be done. But you would be amazed how creative designers and engineers can get when they see the industry is planning a $500 billion party and they don't have a ticket. Now the product brief, I will say is simple, they won't. The product brief was simple. First, reimagine the most iconic muscle car ever. Then make it aerodynamic as possible, as slippery as a melted jelly bean, but make it look like it was chiseled out of granite. Package an EV powertrain that will outperform our current V8s? Yes, even our supercharged V8s. Oh wait, remember I said everyone wants UVs? So make it all-weather capable with the utility of a big box store. A muscle car that can literally run the quarter mile, run to Costco, and outrun Darwin. Okay, I know that sounds damn near impossible, but we also knew it was 1972. And after all the amazing stuff that Dodge had brought to the market in the last 10 years, there was no way we were walking away from this fight. We wanted to crash that party, and we sure as hell weren't showing up like everybody else. We needed to do it the Dodge way, with patents, innovations, features, and performance that would literally reverberate through the entire industry. Our engineers needed to invent nothing short of the future of Dodge, the muscle of tomorrow. This is the EV that you didn't see coming, but you'll definitely hear it coming.
Yeah. We just went all electric. Guilty as charged. But we still have our rights. The right to remain loud. The right to be irrational. The right to break form and push people's buttons. We have the right to dodge convention. See what I did there? And we have the God-given right to save the muscle car. So go ahead, sentence us to life without reason, and throw away the keys. We don't need keys. Where we're going. All muscle. All electric.
Cheers to Dad.
SRT Banshee. And because it's a Dodge BEV, it will be an assault and battery on convention. Like I said when we started, it's a very simple formula. Look like a Dodge, sound like a Dodge, drive like a Dodge. The first challenge was to make a muscle car aerodynamic. Now, lucky for us, we did this over 50 years ago. So successfully, in fact, that we were banned from racing. The original Charger Daytona was legendary for the way it pushed air around its nose cone and through its tail. This Daytona will be legendary for the R-Wing pass-through that you see here. Now, those of you in the know probably already spotted the Fratzog logo up front. That's a clue that we're doing something that only Dodge can do. And our patent lawyers will remind you all of that. Now, how about that R-Wing? It looks really cool, right? And the tie back to the Daytona NASCAR is great, but does it actually work? Is this the slipperiest car in the world? Nope. And that's okay, we don't care. We're willing to give up some range to look badass. But it's a huge leap forward from where we are today. Now, it's a concept, so I can't share with you the exact numbers, but to put it into context, think of the aero drag of the 1934 Airflow. This was the industry's first aero car. Then fast forward nearly 100 years to today's car, the wide-body Charger. The aero of today's car is 25% better than that car. Our target for this Daytona is to improve another 25% from today's car. That's 100 years of aero progress in a single generation. Not bad, and still badass. Next, it had to sound like a Dodge. The Charger Daytona isn't just going to be remembered because of the looks. It's going to be remembered because it's been amplified by its patented sound chamber. While other EVs are focused on keeping quiet, we amplified ours. Thanks to the patented Fratzonic chambered exhaust. The output is going to be as visceral as those that came before it. 126 decibels of output. How loud is that? That's Hellcat loud. That's Tower Fly-By Spill Your Coffee loud. This BEV exhaust guarantees that Dodge will never go quietly. I don't care if it's an EV. If it's a Dodge, it needs a loud pedal. And the Charger Daytona has the first one ever. But what you really want to know is, can the Daytona do more than look good and wake up your neighbors? Can it perform like a true muscle car? Look, everybody knows EVs are fast. Even the boring ones are quick. The instantaneous torque is impossible to deny. But the visceral experience of a muscle car is more than that. It's more chainsaw than it is cordless drill. So we made sure that the driving experience will be marked with familiar Dodge attributes. The typical single-speed transmission in a BEV, super efficient. But we know that part of what makes a Dodge is the way our power throws your shoulders into the seat back at shift points. So our engineers designed the new ERUP system. It is a multi-speed transmission with an electromechanical shifting experience that's pure Dodge. How unique? Yeah, that's also patented. At every opportunity, we use this new tech to make a muscle car a better muscle car. Now, you're all gonna ask me, so I'm gonna get it out of the way. What about the power? Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that yet. But what I can tell you is it will share another very familiar Dodge exclusive, direct connection. The Charger Daytona will launch with 3 power levels all the way up to the 800-volt Banshee system. But we're also developing 9 power levels through direct connection. You're gonna have 9 total power levels on this car. And all of those power levels will come standard with our exclusive PowerShot push-to-pass system. Direct connection is also going to allow our drivers to unlock the features that they want, like a slam mode, drift mode, drag mode, and yep, even a donut mode. And finally, remember where I started. Probably forgot already. No one wants cars. because everyone is now used to it demands the utility and all-weather capability of the UV. Our designers and engineers raised the bar there as well. The Daytona is adaptable on the inside as well. The combination of the massive rear hatch, it's hard to tell it's there, but it's a massive rear hatch, and folding flat seats make this Dodge EV play more like a Dodge UV. And with all-wheel drive that has not just all-weather capability, but increases performance substantially. Look, here's the facts. We didn't ask for the rules to change. We didn't want them to change, but they did. And we can try to outrun them, but that would be a 9-second pass straight into extinction. Or we can do what we did. Read their rules, study their rules, find their gray areas, then unleash the Banshee. Now trust me, this is not the EV that they want you to have. This is the way Dodge does EVs. Thank you.
Stir it up. Now add some hot sauce. More. Oh yeah, trouble's brewing. Now this is important. Make sure you pick a fresh color. You, my friend, have good taste. Let's throw in some Hornets for good measure. Now we're cooking with gas. Or are we cooking with electric? Right. Why not both? And now for the main course. Plug it in. Charge it up. Burn to perfection. When you hear it whine, throw it in drive, put your foot down, and never, ever lift. And that's how you make some trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, please hold for press photography.
Nah, absolutely nothing like the Cybertruck. Come on. Oh wait, here we go. It's the rush to get in.
We got over 6,000 people watching, guys. Please hit thumbs up.
Wow, 6,000.
Go look at the interior in 1 second. A lot of people looking.
Sorry, your t-shirt.
Take a hard look, guys. And then we're going to go look at the interior in 1 second, guys. Here we go. We're going to be the first look at the interior, guys. Take a look. It's hard to see with this glare. There you go. Y'all are watching it live with me. The handles, they go back in. Very sleek looking design on this car. What do you think, guys? What's everybody think? There's a ton of them, and you appreciate you guys all So I'm going to go outside.
We're going to try and get...
Come on, guys. Hit thumbs up for me. I would really appreciate it. Look at the lines on the back of it.
Wow, so much glare. Oh, back seat.
I got to show you the front really quick, guys, and then I'm going to step out so I don't get anybody sweat. Try not to. Here's our man demonology. What you think? You like it? Did you drive one? Oh, so you're got Banshee? I love it. That'll be right here, guys, I'm going to show you really quick. We're going to see if we can just shoot it. Go real quick down the front. And then I got to step out and let everybody else get it.
All right, I'll come back to that. I'm gonna come out here too before the music's about to start up here in just a second. So, what do I think? Well, I like the, honestly, I like the design. I like the way it looks. I think it's, for one thing, it'll at least get all the Charger people to shut up that have been complaining for like 18 years now about how Chargers only have 2 doors and not 4 doors. Because they're still around. Of course, now they got something new to complain about because they got the 2 doors back, but they lost a whole engine. So, yeah, you know, it kind of almost, to me, that car, well, first of all, it looks like more like a 68 Charger. So that's what it reminds me of. The old, look up 68 Charger if you haven't seen one before. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But in a way, it kind of looks like it combined both the Challenger and Charger into one car. Base mod, I don't know. I think it had SRT all over it, so I don't know if that's going to be base. But I'm going to be honest. I am worried about one thing, and I was really worried about this when I watched that Stellantis EV presentation last fall, and basically, they said they are trying to get more monthly recurring revenue like iPhone users and Android users have. And as soon as they sound like, you know what they're doing? They're turning the car into a phone to where they're going to charge for everything. Like, I'm worried when he was talking about all those different modes. Guess what? You want drag mode? Upcharge, couple grand. You want donut mode? Upcharge, couple grand. You want this mode? You got to pay this. And I feel like they're going to... I hate to say it, but I feel like they're going to nickel and dime everything. That's my worries about it, but I mean, the look of it looks awesome. I was hoping that they would talk a little bit more about performance. Yeah, monthly drag mode fee. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised, because if you go back and watch that Stellantis presentation, it was all for investors and all that. They were hardcore talking about they wanted to be like phone companies, like tech companies that make all this money every month, and they actually brought up their monthly recurring revenue and talking about how it's too low for them. So that's exactly what they're going to do. But yeah, I do wish they spoke a little bit more about like some performance. Like even if they couldn't give an exact number, maybe they could have thrown out there like it's this much faster than a Plaid, or you know, something. So I wish they did that, but you know. So I don't know, I'm kind of keep track of the 9 different, yeah, the 9, well, it's not, I don't know if you want to call it modes. I feel like it's 9 levels, like, I don't know, maybe it's like every 10th of a second. Every 10th of a second costs you $1,000 or something. They're looking at subscription. Yeah, exactly. They want them subscription models. They want stuff like that. 0 to 100 and 3 said, wait. Oh, you said 0. First I thought 0 to 60. I'm like, even though it does 2.9. 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. Man, that'd be something. So, all right, I'm gonna go back in here. At least until, yeah, there's a crowd here today. They made me park across the street. I didn't get to park in a cool lot today like yesterday. Yesterday I was parked in the same lot as Ralph Gillies. Even got to talk to him at the end of the night. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm telling you, I like the design. I really do. I think this is going to be the last big bang though right here, whatever this thing is. So who thinks they're getting one? Was it quiet when idling? Yeah, it's like, when they like stopped making the engine rev noises, it did get really, really quiet, like crazy quiet. And I honestly don't know how I feel about this whole sound thing. Like, I have to see how it works and what exactly it is, but yeah, it's the same as upgrading parts until they start, you know, they want that recurring revenue. So if they start, you know, not making it a one-time charge, then that's something different. It's not, well, the presentation's over, but now it just, you know, park lock for everybody to look at, take pictures of, and all that. Yeah, I'll be honest, I have no clue how much EVs weigh. I know the battery packs are heavy, but I do not know. Yeah, so the only time you hear it when they rev the E-motor, yeah, I think, yeah, because he said that loud pedal, so it almost seems like it only make that noise when you're hitting it, but I don't know. Yeah, it does kind of feel like an intermission or something, but no, they got nothing else going on. Yeah, it probably will burn rubber on all four wheels. Well, that depends. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because so many people are so against it. Oh yeah, I said 68 Charger earlier. Duh. 68 Charger is what Blade drove. Yeah, I meant 66 Charger. That's what I meant. Yeah, nope. Nothing else is coming as far as I can see. I mean, the bando's already getting back up on stage. Yeah, they're already on stage. They're about to start playing. Yeah, I mean, it's cool we got to see what it looks like, but wish they had more info for sure. Yeah, no, it is for sure because I mean, it's all about making money. So they want to make money. The thing is, they're all jealous of, you know, Apple, Amazon, and all the money they're raking in, and they want to be a tech company. They don't want to be a car company anymore. They just want to be a tech company and bringing them up. Oh wait, they opened up the hatch. Yeah, that is probably it. Now let's see if we can get in and get a little closer up to this hatch right here. There's a lot of space in there, and there's still 4 seats. Wow. Those are some cool looking seats though. Yeah, there's no Hemi under this class. Good question. Is there? Probably not. Yeah, there's nothing up there. Oh, there's the music. All right, we're 40 minutes in. I remember that later, so cut this out. Yeah, you know what? I'm telling you, some people may not agree with me, but I like the design. I do like the wheels. The trailer cars? All right. pay that much attention to. I was just trying to get a good close-up shot, show you something a little different. I would 100%. I can't wait to like. I'm telling you, somebody is definitely going to buy one, and they're going to rip all the electrical stuff out, and they're going to throw a Hellcat crate or something in it. And it's going to be more work than just a slop. Obviously, you got to deal with drive line and gas tank and all sorts of stuff. But I just saw somewhere, I think somebody actually did take a Tesla recently and basically throw a V8 in it. All right, so here's the trailer cars one by one. Yeah. Yeah, I like all colors, some more than others, but so these cars, I can show you them. This one's being released next week. They're gonna talk about that one. It's pointless for me to show you what's under the covers because they're fake cars under the covers. Because I was looking at it yesterday, and you can just tell that exhaust, no exhaust valves, it's skinny. These are just SXT cars. So there's nothing to see under the covers. SRT Mush, if you guys know him, he posted something on Instagram that he made his guesses on what these cars are, and he basically thinks that they're going to be direct connection kits, where basically cars, special edition cars that already have direct connection parts on them and out of the factory. And I think he's got some there. I think he might be right. So these two are going to be probably the baddest stats of all of them. They're only going to make 300 of each Charger and Challenger. Yep, some YouTuber will Hellcat slop it. Hell, I'll try it if, you know, I ever win the lottery. Yeah, we'll go back in there after a while, see if maybe they open anything else. The frunk. Oh man, we got 155 people in here. I heard RacerX earlier say, we got 6,000. Man, that's some impressive numbers. But I'm impressed with 155. I hit a new personal best. Force shaking, dude. Thank you. One gas. I have my gas can, and I'm gonna have to fill it up with some gas for the race on Friday. So 100 miles. May not even be that. It might be. Put it in drag mode. Take it down a quarter-mile strip one time, maximum performance, and then let it charge for 5 hours before you take your next quarter-mile pass. Nah, it won't be that bad. Just joking, but it might be. Oh, yeah, this thing is just sweet. And they still got to finish it. Ain't ready yet. Thank you, Kimberly. Appreciate it. Oh, you said you're from St. Louis. I'll be driving through it because I'm from Dallas, so I come straight through St. Louis to get there. I've probably driven through there 100 times going back and forth from Texas to Detroit. That would have been, you know, or you know what else they could have done? For those that don't know, this is the M1 Concourse. There's a whole racetrack over here. And there's, they must be doing something for Woodward or something right there. But anyway, this is where throw rides and all. They should have like brought it out here and done some laps with it. Yep, long drive, but I've done it so many times between living in Texas and being from Detroit. I've done it so many times. I think my gimbal is screwing up. It's not doing what I want to. Somebody bumped it when the car came right next to me. Now it's been acting weird this whole time. And this event is cool though, so they've got a cigar tent here. They're literally hand rolling fresh cigars for people in there. Beer and wine is only $2 each. They're not, you know, nickel and dime people there. What the diesel, All right, it's starting to clear out. $2. That's it. $2 each. Beer and wine. That's a dang good price. Oh, they closed the hatch. Yeah, actually, I'm looking at that wheel. It almost looks like it has like one big center lug nut or something. Oh yeah, no, this is an Android. I think I need to get me an iPhone. No, I hear those are better for video recording. Oh wait, is he opening the door? Oh hell yeah, here we go. First look. Look at it. Okay, RacerX didn't get this look. I gotta let other people in here. That was cool. I'll work my way to the other side. We'll get a look at the driver's side really quick. This is the new Charger Daytona SRT Banshee. Because as usual, Dodge has to make their car names fill up an entire window sticker. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were going for with grit, because, yeah, should they have done the high impact color? I don't know. $427. I have a shot of that super chat for shaking. I really appreciate that. 426. That's a good number. Can't wait to see yours. Yep. Oh no, they're still going to be naturally aspirated engines. Maybe not in the cars. I don't know what the deal is, but hey, what's going on, artillery? But no, the trucks gas engines aren't going anywhere in the trucks. SUVs, Wagoneers, they're not going anywhere there yet because people do need those to tow things and other stuff, and it just, the electric isn't far enough advanced to tow for like people that have an RV like me. I'm not taking my RV from here to South Dakota like I did the other month with an electric truck. It just ain't gonna happen. So until they get that figured out, the gas engines aren't going anywhere, at least in that segment. I haven't got up there yet. They just opened the door for the first time. There was no bin in the windshield though. I mean, I don't know how much income they were making to get this, honestly, but no, oh no, it's a 4-seater. There are 4 seats in there. It is very roomy. They had the trunk opened earlier. It was like pretty spacious, and there were still 4 seats in front of it. Check out the lighting on the inside of the door, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, and all across the dash, too. Yeah, I think this is still considered a concept, so no bin. You're right. It's all frat dogs. nice looking door jam right there. Well, that was cool. We got a good look at the interior. Your front shot. I think I saw some hold on. Yeah, well, 4 seats. Well, it's still a coupe though. Refresh it, yeah. Jeremy, dude, thank you so much for that super chat. Appreciate it. You know, you're right. I think I'm going to have to go get me a beer here in a minute, for sure. Another Modelo. Yeah, man, Julian, I don't think it looks bad at all. Lighting reminds you of the BMW. I'm sure I wouldn't know because I know nothing about BMWs other than their over-engineered German. I won't say other words. I'm not a BMW fan. You know, I didn't get much of a smell at all because there's so many people around. There probably was a mix of like, you know, perfumes and colognes and deodorants and deo and car and everything else you can think of. So I really didn't get much of a smell. I'm trying to get through these comments here. Yeah, it is performance. I always say, like, who here has not ridden a golf cart at Mario Andretti go-karts and had a blast doing it? And those are electric. I mean, you know, if you think about it that way. Oh, wow. Ah, where did my chance go to there? Don't like EVs, but yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I do love the look because it's not like Teslas, man. They're just so plain. I don't like them. Yeah, no, the interior looks badass for sure. I think it looks badass. Hey, Ronald, how you doing? Oh, you missed the unveiling? No, Artillery, they literally said nothing about no stats at all. No performance stats, no mileage stats. Just general stuff, and it coming with like, what was it, 800 volt motor or something like that, and then they're going to sell like different modes and upgrades and levels. So 100, man, we hit 165. That's my best. This week has turned out to be pretty awesome. The only way this week will get better now is if I do good on Friday when I'm racing. I probably won't go live there because I'll be busy racing and recording racing. But I might, depending. We'll see. Hopefully I do good. Then Saturday, I'll be out on Woodward Dream Cruise. I'll be in the Modern Street Hemi lot. So if you're in the Detroit area, come out to the Modern Street Hemi lot, which is also same lot. Dodge is setting their stuff up officially. So I'll be there all day Saturday. Probably at some point, probably pick up the camera and my phone, live stream. 173, oh man. I guess a lot of the other live streamers must have ended their live stream, so I'd be like, I'm done. Where do these things plug in? Well, here's that Hornet, for those of you that want something practical. So wait, I thought this was a, oh, you know what, this one isn't a hybrid, or is it a hybrid? I was gonna say, where do you plug this thing in at? But then this fuel door looks pretty wide, so you fuel and charge it in the same spot. There you go. The charging port right next to where you put the gas in. That works, right? I'm just guessing. I honestly have no idea if that's where that is. Oh, there we go. Just open it up, find out. Nope, that's just gas. So I wonder, are some of the Hornets not plug in? Oh yeah, because this one here, I know you guys don't care about the Hornets, but you know, I just looking for my own info. Okay, yeah, so there's the gas on the other side. If my phone starts working. There. Oh, my gimbal DJI is just fritzing out on me. Hold on, I'm gonna warn you guys here really quick. I'm gonna reset my gimbal so the view may get, you may get tossed around here for a second. Okay. I just want to turn it off, turn it back on, hoping that might fix this issue that I'm having. Oh, throw ride car. Wonder if they're doing throw rides for Woodward. We'll keep I think I'll walk back in here again. It seems like every time I walk back in to see the Banshee, we'll just call it Banshee, much shorter than Charger Daytona SRT Banshee. They keep opening something new up. YouTuber Central here. Oh, I was hoping they opened up the front. They didn't. Oh, but they opened up the hatch. So those of you that jumped in a little bit later, here's the back for you. Good look at the emblem. Let's check out the Banshee. SRT Addict. SRT Addict's right there.
Thank you.
These guys are actually pretty good. Actually really good. Just hang out up here for just a minute. Go back outside. Somebody needs to stuff one of these in it. So what do you guys think about this convertible? $160. Oh my God, have I been missing shafts again? Oh, yeah, I have. Jeremy buying a body in white. Found a 13.8 used, 11 clock on it, granite. 1320 is worth it, man. I love my 1320. Modes are probably going to cost, just like on SX RT Desk. Yeah, by the end I'm going to take it to a whole other level. The GT is gas. We're shaking, man. I'm like way behind. I don't know why my chats were coming up. GT is gas only. That makes sense. I4, yeah, that was an I4. Close up of the Hornet badge. Okay, we'll go there eventually. 182, right? 180. Oh, we hit 186 one point. Yeah, the fake, I don't know either. I want to hear the fake engine sound outside and see it up close where it's coming from. The car with the cover, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh yeah, Jeremy answered that. The last call car. That's coming out SEMA. We have not seen where the Banshee will be made, but there are rumors, but they're pretty good rumors that they're going to be built in Windsor. Because I heard, from what I read, we're making a Windsor plant battery electric vehicle capable, and so that's where I heard they are going to be making a Banshee. So still Canada, but a little bit closer to Detroit, just across the river. Yep, Dodge Spec Leaky. Yeah, AV is the future right now, unless somebody discovers some other new technology for propulsion. Oh yeah. Oh, a rear engine, rear engine car. That'd be interesting. Flash marble superhero. Yeah, LED screen. I mean, this electric car, it's got to have a fancy LED screen. You know, I was kind of thinking, I was getting Wraith vibes. I have not seen that movie in freaking decades. I need to watch that again. Rock. Hairstyle. Oh, the hairstyle was on the band. I don't know whose hairstyle you're talking about. No, don't say Camaro. Not a Camaro fan either, but I mean, I guess I can see where you're getting that from. Hairbands. Yeah, they're an 80s hairband cover band. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna need to get a mod in here. Oh, the gap on the hood. Oh, the one in the front? Yeah, kind of like a front spoiler. Doesn't the Ford GT have something like that? I think the Ford GT has something similar on the front of its hood. Correct me if I'm wrong. We just saw one here the other day in a parking lot, actually. Tail. Okay. While I'm looking at my things, I'll get up close to the Hornet badge. Never a fan of convertibles. Yeah, this one has a lot of paint defects too. I'm going to make a video on it because I have a feeling no one else really noticed it. So you see, looks good until you see it dragging a Tesla. Hopefully, yes, the Hornet is a rebadged Alfa Romeo. I'll show you why in just a second. First, I'll go this badge. Okay. There's the badge. We'll go to the GLH in a little bit. But here, for those that don't know or haven't seen yesterday, let me show you the VIN plate here. Manufactured by Alfa Romeo, Italy. So it is 100% an Italian car, rebanded. Kind of like that's like the old Mitsubishi cars, except this time they're all the same company, whereas Mitsubishi was a different partnership. I'm gonna go to GLH, check out that. That Hornet's cooler. Yeah, GLH is much better. Oh, brake pad's got Mopar on it. These are locked up. Only the GT is, or yeah, the GT is open. All right, here's our body in white for you, Jeremy. Because you illustrating, you might get one, right? I mean, $8 grand. That's pretty good for a brand new shell. And the color chart Challenger, for those who haven't seen it, kind of a new version of the old, was it 70 CUDA, I think, that they did the same thing on? Except it's crazy if you look at that one had like 30 different colors on it. And now it's like hardly any. All because of money. That's probably why they they figure it like costs more than they would make to have too many colors in the paint booth. Yeah, let's walk out here just for just a moment. Oh, here they're hand rolling the cigars. We're gonna walk through the part. We did this last night. We're gonna do it again because, wait, is this an electric, that new Hummer that's supposed to be electric or something? Yeah, it's like a car show out in a parking lot too. Last night I was here in this parking lot. Tonight, they made me go across the street because I'm not important enough. Oh yeah, it's the new Hummer EV. I've never seen this thing before. Wow, interesting. I will say this is one thing I miss about living in Detroit, is getting a chance to see all the latest and greatest of everything. I'm not gonna walk to my car because that's across the street, but we're just gonna see what else is in here. Bunch of, Chargers and Challengers. Oh, here's that Mustang that is not a Mustang, and I don't know why they called it a Mustang. I don't like Mustangs, but even I'm like, why would you call that a Mustang? And we're just strolling through the parking lot really quick, then we're just gonna go right back in to where all the action is. I want to do a walk around of the new Banshee 2 later on, so I'm gonna be here for a little while. Ram Row over there. I'm pretty sure this is the Chief Donut Maker's car, because I saw him pull in earlier, and I'm pretty sure that was it. There's a Viper down there. Oh, there's a Viper down here. Oh, it's that the plug-in Cherokee. Oh, that's nice. What's up? Look who we got here. RacerX.
You're doing some live business right now.
I am. I got into the live. You know,
Good. What did you think about the new car?
I like the design.
Okay.
I like the way it looks.
Yeah.
I wish they gave us. I know they wouldn't give us pure stats, but I wish they would give us something, just a little bit.
I asked him, and I think they're still trying to figure out what the stats will be. Keep in mind, it's 2024,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So the rest of the stuff we saw was 2023. 2024, they're still a ways out. So
Yeah.
I think they still have a little bit of tweaking to do to figure out what number they really want the car to have.
I would just hope for some long lines of the Plaid isn't even close, or this will put a few cars on the Plaid,
thing
or
that he
something like
said,
that.
One thing that you have to keep in mind, I mean, you kind of have to read between the lines of what these guys say, because they're very
Yeah.
careful about how they word things.
Yep.
And he said, we're not chasing Tesla. So I think anybody that was out there hoping this thing would eat Tesla alive and all that kind of stuff, they just wanted to do something different from a design perspective. They want to do something different from like a power, the whole thing. They didn't want to copy Tesla in anything other than just the same kind of power source.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he didn't talk about how many motors the thing had, any sort of traction system or anything like that. I mean, we know it's an EV. It's probably going to have a fantastic traction system. But, yeah, in terms of how many powers, 8 or 9 power levels?
Yeah.
I mean, so they're going to have a lot of different ways to configure it. Direct connection is how you're going to have to get it. So there's still a lot to figure out, a lot to digest. These guys, they all just want to exhale a little bit now that everybody knows what it looks like. The interior of that is fantastic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw
so
that.
every EV on the market, the interiors are mundane and just kind of blasé, right? Even the Plaid, which is a fast, very capable car. The inside of it is just
I was
boring.
saying that earlier. All the
But
Teslas.
that interior is wicked.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance to go film the interior, go look at it.
Oh
Looks
yeah,
like it
I
has
got
carbon
you.
fiber
Yep.
seats in it, and
I saw that.
it's got a big 21-inch wheel on it.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks aggressive.
Yeah,
It's
even that
very
door
sleek.
jamb is carbon fiber, and
And
that was nice.
My biggest complaint, it's not that the Model S is a bad-looking car, because it's not, but it looks like a normal sedan.
Yeah.
That is the best-looking EV on the market. And you're gonna have a lot of people like, oh well, EVs suck just no matter what. Like EVs suck. Like EV will always suck. I mean, it is what it is, guys. But they did a good job with it.
Yeah.
It's different. It will take people a while to come along board with it. But I mean, every person that I talk to that's a pure musclehead still like the car.
But you know what I said is all the people for the past 18 years have been complaining that the Charger is a 4-door and should be a 2-door. They got their wish. It's a
hatch,
2-door now.
Did you see that?
Yeah, like 66 Charger is what it reminds me of. So
well, and then but then you saw the kind of the pass through in the front. And some of the different stuff they did. I mean, it's a very sleek looking car.
Yeah.
So it looks, it has some cues from the old Charger, the old 2-door Charger.
Yep.
But also it looks sort of futuristic, and it has a little bit of muscle car flair to it. So those guys spent a lot of time with a clay model just hacking away at it, like, oh, put this back or do this or that, or so that's going to be the design in terms of the power and all the little bitty other things. We won't know that for a while.
All right, so I got one more question for you.
Sure.
I got to ask you because I saw you pull in a wide body Hellcat Red Eye Charger.
Saw that.
I saw that.
So what's the question?
Well, my theory is you're here on Dodge called you up and sent you here, right? Did I see that right? Something like that. So maybe they loaned it to you, but you going back Mopar yet? I know you've been asked that a million times.
We'll have to wait and see. We'll see.
I know I won't get anything. I only got 169 now, so
that's
you're not
great.
telling that many
Nothing
people.
wrong with that.
Oh no, this is my limit. Like, this is the highest. Which I appreciate you just shouting me out yesterday. So after you ended, some people came on.
Well.
So
You've been a subscriber and a supporter of my channel for a long time, and I love to support other channels. So you guys make sure you follow him, Scavenger 1320. He's been with me for a long time, and he's trying to get his channel going. So make sure if you like his content, spread the word. Let's get this guy's subs going, guys. Come on, let's. Where are we at with this? let's get it moving.
I'm at 1,953 last I checked.
Just stick with it, man.
So I'm almost at that 2,000 number.
Well,
I'm getting there.
Yeah, just keep cranking away, and people will see the value of your content.
Yeah.
It'll be good. So
I appreciate it.
all right, buddy.
Thanks, man.
You take care, man.
Yep.
Be careful.
All right, well, there you go. That was unexpected exclusive. I was trying to get a shot of these two Vipers parked in front of the electrical chargers, and along comes walk-in racer, which, oh man, I bet you guys were chatting too, I bet. Man, I'm telling you, I have to figure out why my chats aren't coming up when you guys actually write them up. Man, I'm so far behind. Get a Cuban. Nick, yeah, okay. Thunderstorms in DFW. Oh, hell yeah. Wait, I'm way back. Okay, I think I caught up. There we go. Have Hune side by side. Hummer EV. Okay, Wraith and Banshee. Silhouette difference. They really bear resemblance. I'm definitely checking out the Wraith movie here again. GM did a good job on that car. Oh, how car Maki. I think a lot of people feel that. I had a viewer sub that had those. I think it was called Maki. I forgot what his name was, but but all right, I'm gonna limit myself to not walking by the restroom. But why the men's? No, you are not the only one who don't have a Hellcat, because I ain't got a Hellcat. I just got a lowly old 392 Ohio car. Oh, you just watched RacerX. Sorry, I would have said that, but for some reason my chats weren't coming up when I was talking to him. Have him start up. Neither of those Vipers were his. Government make, well, some states the government making us go electric, but the planet is more than just this government. There's Europe and Asia, and unless they're all in it together, I guess. I don't know. Open the trunk. What truck? Much love to everybody. Yes, man, I would love a Viper. The fake engine sounds, yeah, I mean, it sounds better than I thought it would, but it's still fake. Here's my problem. I do not like fake things, even if they look real. If you get what I'm getting at, there are fake things that I just cannot get behind and do not like. And then I feel the engine just, that's the thing. You even if it sounds good, you still know it's fake. Unless they somehow, my idea was maybe if they can't mod it. No. My idea it was maybe because electric motors do make a sound. It's a different sound, so I thought maybe they would figure out a way to amplify and enhance the electric motor sound, but I have no idea. I'm not an engineer or audio guy, so. Are there more accidents? I don't know if there's more accidents. I mean, well, there probably are, because I've almost gotten run over by a Prius one time because I couldn't hear the damn thing. Chill Point, your Hellcat Red Eye is your last enjoyable car. Well, Chill Point, that's why Kuniskas during their presentation Monday said they're talking about the direct connection, because they want people to be able to keep getting parts to work on their cars that they have now. And I feel he was talking to people like you that say, this is it, I'm getting this car, and that's it, I'm not jumping an EV thing. So they're still gonna have stuff so you can modify it 5 years from now or whenever. Without the mod, it's kind of boring. Wait, a manual version? A manual version of an electric car. Well, they haven't given all details, but they did say they patented and worked out some sort of multiple gear transmission or something. I don't know, I have to look back and see that, but I do remember seeing some, like a lot of electric cars are the single transmission or whatever it's called, and he was talking about they patented some kind of new multi-shifter one, so maybe they could make a manual somehow. I doubt it. I mean, the money they'd probably have to put into that just to make it versus how many people buy manuals. I mean, who doesn't love a manual? But the problem is they don't sell. That's why they're going extinct. Unless you're in Europe, man, them Europeans, they love their manuals out there. You'd be fine if the shifter was there just to pretend. The single speed will beat a multi-speed. Yeah, I'll be honest, I have no idea. I will say this, I am going to definitely get more knowledgeable on this whole EV thing and read up and try to teach myself how exactly they work and all that, so I know better what I'm talking about. Dodge being a Ford thing, less just... It's a speaker's volume exhaust technology that's been around for years now. Well, if it has been around for years, they did something different because, well, in case you missed it, they call it Fratsonic. And they say it's patented, whatever tech they use to do it. It's supposedly patented, so I don't know what that means. Donut. Man, that would suck, wouldn't it? What if donut mode spat out a real donut while you're doing donuts? Sorry, I'm hungry. I've like not eaten anything all day, so you said donut, now I'm thinking food. What's under the curtain? Okay. So we'll talk about this really quick. Those are all the special editions that they got coming out over the next month. And they're all limited. So that one, they're gonna show next week. Yes, they did do the big reveal. We'll go by there in a minute. So down they're revealing next week, that's a Challenger. That is a Charger. They're doing the 31st of this month. Then you've got a Challenger and a Charger they're doing on September 7th. All these are 6.4s, by the way. They're scats. And then finally, the last two, and by the way, those are going to be limited to 1,000 each. And then those are that is Challenger with the Hellcat motors. They're only making 300 of each. It doesn't make a difference to look under here because those are dummy cars. That is clearly a SXT exhaust right there. So those are all fake cars. Well, they're real cars, but they're real SXTs, not whatever special editions. This one, I don't know because this cover is strapped down pretty good there. And I don't know that someone will be able to lift that up without being caught. So this one might be the actual car, but this is going to be the big one. This is going to be the Big Bang send-off right here. They brought the patents. Okay. They brought the patents from the Europeans. Well, did they have to buy it? Because now it's a European company, right? It's French. Maybe they already owned it? I don't know. Yeah, definitely comment that site. Now look through it later and check it out because like I said, I want to learn more about the EV thing so I know what I'm talking about because right now I really don't. Corvette. E85 900 horsepower. Might be a Kudo limited run, the Demon last call. Maybe, I mean, I said this earlier, SR Team Wish had a theory, and I kind of like this. So he was saying, because they called these heritage editions. So he was saying that they might all be like direct connection packages installed factory, and he's thinking that might be like a 1320 type, which I kind of hope not, because then I might have to get it, because you know me in 1320s. And then one might be like a Super B, another one might be Cornet or something, some other badge. Those who knows. But then he was saying like this could be like some sort of Demon with all the direct connection parts that could be like 1,000 horsepower or whatever it is. But I'm guessing whatever this is, it's going to be limited like 50 or something stupid like that. Yeah, you can definitely tell. So it's well, there's 6 cars up there, and it's 3 Challengers, 3 Chargers, and this one obviously very clearly a wide body Challenger. But interesting also, I don't know if this is the actual car under this cover or not, or if it's a dummy like the ones on trailers, because notice the hood. This has my hood, the old original Hellcat hood, not a Demon hood, not a Red Eye Snorkel hood. If this is a real car, they could have just put a different hood on just for, you know, throw people off. If it's the actual car, which I kind of don't think it is, but because, you know, hood takes like 5 minutes to swap. So Elephant motor 29 is likely to be, oh yeah, Roadrunner. Yeah, I heard. Oh yeah, that's what I know. One might be the CUDA, one might be a Roadrunner, because they talked about how they were listing everybody in forums and online, and for how many years have people been talking about the CUDA coming back. So maybe one is like a CUDA special, but I don't expect much out of these. I feel like whatever they have, it's going to be mostly like graphics package, and then maybe the direct connection stuff. We'll see. No way to do a Roadrunner. Yeah, you know what? You're right. You know what? Yeah, I think you're completely right. Warner Brothers got enough problems to deal with that whole DC Flash dude and all that. But yeah, I think you're right about that, because I think that deal that they made to make the original Roadrunners ended a long time ago. They probably can't do that anymore. Can I walk around a convertible? Yes, I can. No, I don't think they'll bring the CUDA back, like, unless they do a special edition. But Hemi Orange, I do not know. Corvette at the end, somewhere. All right, again, I'm going to do a separate video on this convertible because I want to point something out, and tell you guys right now, those that haven't seen me before. So obviously, Dodge builds this in Brampton, and they will ship it down to Florida to Drop Top Customs, which is right. So there you go. That's the Drop Top Customs. They are not revealing anything else today. So what I'm going to do the video on is, what's surprising me, this is a Hellcat Red Eye wide body, the top of the line Challenger, and they did such a bad job. There are so many paint defects. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I remember, yes, I count like 4 or 5 on this side. Like, it is ridiculous to me. There's like a little paint defect there. I mean, it seems crazy to me that they would take this car and Drop Top would send it back to Dodge for their reveal with so many paint defects. Now, granted, I have my history. I used to be a insurance adjuster and body shop guy for a long time, so my eye is trained to see defects. But still, I wasn't even looking for defects. I was just walking by and like was saying, "Hey, check me out." And that seems crazy to me that you're gonna pay $26,000. I mean, hopefully, well, I guess it's, I could be. I'll just say this: it could be that Dodge sent this car to Drop Top very late and said, "Hey, we need this car next week" or something like that. And maybe they were rushed. Maybe that's not how they're all going to come out. So. Okay, get back up. Oh, the Hearst edition would be cool. That's a good question about the weight. That was always the problem with convertibles, is they weighed more than regular cars. 426 Hemi, call it Lucifer. Oh, and this one here? Yeah? I mean, people have said, why have they not put the Elephant in a production car? Obviously, there's emission issues, but maybe they found a loophole to make a very, very limited run. Maybe. Who knows? But I think, tell me if I'm wrong, I believe SEMA is in November. So we got, what is that? 2.5, 3 months to wait for that reveal. But yeah, that's all that's being revealed. I would too. I would like to see it with the top up. I did look all around the back too. There's no defects here, but they obviously have the drop top to cover up any issues they have when they cut the metal. That's the only thing I don't like about this convertible is it's not factory, so it's not built like this way. It's literally you're buying this car and sending down for a shop to just chop up and cut all the stock metal. Now, I mean, at least it'll still be warranted by Dodge. I am looking forward to seeing the this is the 70 Charger carbon fiber. They're making this same thing in they're making Roadrunner and Akuta. Those aren't out yet, but I am interested to see what they do with that. How much weight I would save. Medium option. Alright. All this getting cut off anyway later when I edit the video, this live to cut off the music. So let's just go back inside. If there's anybody new here, show you the Banshee. Oh, the last, you know what? I bet you they'll save the last Hellcat and put it in auction, probably like they did with the Viper and everything else. They took the last one off the line and auctioned them off. Although they did, when they did that with the Viper, I think they did do it for charity, so all the proceeds went to charity. Oh, there's SRT Mush right there. That's a see-through roof. Check that out. I didn't notice that earlier. That's a completely see-through panoramic roof right there. That's cool. Poor guy just wiping after everybody's dirty big handprints. Go backwards, yeah. Batmobile. Rear, you know, I think I know what you mean by the rear roof line needing a little tweaking. Because it does remind me of 66 Charger, but it's not as pronounced. So I could see a little more tweaking. You know, I have not seen a Fast and Furious movie since the first one, whenever it came out, however many years ago. Back end should be the engine. Yeah. Yep, that's it. Just the Banshee. Bring back Dodge Caravan. Well, they got the Pacifica. Just about it. Nope, I cannot open it. They are watching everybody. This wheel again. I wonder why they went with a 21-inch wheel. That seems like an odd size. Like, I have a feeling as soon as someone needs a new tire, they go get a 21-inch wheel, they're going to get sticker shock. if you can hear me. They're called Sunset Boulevard. They are obviously an 80s hair band, rock or hair cover band. They're pretty good. I mean, they sound really good. No, they're 80s, not 70s. No, they play some 80s, 70s stuff too. Ooh, that was loud. They have a Facebook page, just look them up. A few of their songs that assumed were just pre-recorded, but now they're, yeah. No, they really are that good. Yeah, I actually looked them up too. Plus I got copyright claimed the other day from the stream. Yeah, like when they first walked out, I'm like, wait, is that Motley Crue? I thought it was for a moment, because obviously they kicked it off the first day with the Kickstart. I can't even think of the name of that song now. Still looks like Mercedes is gone. We're done with the Mercedes stuff, right? Well, they're playing. Yesterday they played till like almost 10 o'clock, I think. So, all right, let's go back to the thing you guys are really excited about, the Hornet. Steelers stealing those cars too. I would hope being electrical and so much tech in it that they'll have solved the theft issue with this new car. I would think so. Yeah, I mean it's kind of just use the old heat extractor vent, which, yeah, there's a hole right there, so they're functioning heat extractors. The redesign of the next generation Challenger Charger, well, we know that the redesign of the Charger is the electrical vehicle. That is, I guess everybody will call it a Banshee to make it easy, but officially it's the Charger Daytona SRT Banshee. So clearly that's it. So the Charger you see now, 2023, last year, done. You'll never see another one like that again. The next Charger is going to be that EV Banshee. Now Challenger, I honestly think they're done with it, because if you look at this Charger, this one now is a two-door and probably has more similarities to the current Challenger than a Charger. So I think the Challenger honestly is 100% done. Like no Challenger whatsoever of any kind at all. What happened with the Durango? Well, if you look at the interior, some people would say I happened to the Durango, but that is not me. I love that they added 2 little seats for the kids in the back. Like, that is hilarious to me. Well, they haven't said anything. I don't think the Durango is, well, I heard the Durango is done after like 20 and then 21. And like every year I feel I hear the Durango is done. I don't think it's going to be done after 23 just because that is their bigger SUV. So I don't think it's going anywhere yet. Yeah, the trams. That belt. Look at that belt. ATI. Yeah. Clearly they still have a little bit more work to do on this car, but it is something. And of course, we do recognize those wheels. I do love these wheels, obviously. The Wraith, there's another person talking about the Wraith. Man, I'm gonna watch the Wraith. I'm gonna do that. Well, not this one. I still got the Modern Street Hemi Shootout race I'm doing Friday. So Friday I'm drag racing, and Saturday I got the Dream Cruise, and then Sunday I got to drive all the way back home to Dallas in my gutted car that people say is not a street car because it has no interior. Could I see myself getting the EV Charger? Honestly, yes, I could. Because I am, okay, SRT Mush had a post out earlier today. Cool guy, I talked to him for a while the other day. So, but basically it's about speed. Like, yes, we all like the rumble, we like the feel. I love the V8. I never liked 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder cars. I love the V8, but you know what I love more? Speed. I love speed, I love performance. That's why I went in the Air Force. That's why I want to be a fighter jet pilot my whole life. Those don't have V8s, they just have massive jet engines in it. Who cares how it's being propulsed as long as you're the fastest thing out there or experience. Like, I mean, if you got a gas engine that's a 10-second car and then they come out with the EV that's 5 seconds, a 5-second quarter mile, are you gonna like just not ride it because it's EV? I mean, can you imagine riding in a 5-second car? I mean, I'm being ridiculous, but I should watch where I'm going. But that's the way I see it. So I'm about speed. So yes, I can get it. Matt, your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, early birthday. The Wraith is an old 80s car movie. Yup. I think it's Charlie Sheen is in it, right? I think Charlie Sheen was in the Wraith. Yeah, SRT is still a thing. So if you saw the Banshee, there was SRT all over. SRT on the brakes, SRT on the steering wheel, and SRT is in the name. It's officially the Charger Daytona SRT Banshee. Yeah, and I'm hardcore. Well, I'm Mopar first of all, but yeah. I'm still keeping my 1320. That ain't going nowhere. My 1320 is staying. Convenience, yeah. Well, shocked you wouldn't be able to drive to the track. You're right, but I already tow my car everywhere. With this being the one exception, I drove my car here instead of towing it because it's more than a race. It's a whole week. It's a cruise. It's these events, and I want to show people that I can actually drive my car. We have, what do we have? We're at 135 people. I'm sure some of you are hopefully maybe new. If you don't know my channel, my car is gutted, and I get some crap once in a while from people saying you can't street that car, but so anyway, yeah, I don't, I usually tow my drag cars anyway. Red Dawn era, okay, yep, mullet Charlie Sheen, right? Don Garlitz has his electric dragster doing one night. Yeah, I heard he had that. I haven't looked at that though. ACR, oh, I remember the ACR, yeah. The Saturn Sky, the car made out of plastic. I think that, yeah, that car was all, it was like, oh, it was some Saturn, they're like, oh, you can't get a dent because the panels are literally plastic. Yes, well, no, this is not the last day of the speed, this is the last media event for their Speed Week. And then Saturday, they are going to be on Woodward in the same lot that I will be in. So if you are in the Detroit area and you want to hit up Woodward, go to the official Dodge lot. It's the same lot as the Modern Street Hemi Shootout lot, and I will be there all day Saturday with my completely stripped out 1320. So if you ever want to see, well, if you ever want to see what the inside of a Challenger looks like, you can look at this car. But this is exactly what my car looks like, except I still have all the electrical wiring and harness and all that. But that's what my car looks like. Yeah, you know, I've said for a long time, yeah, they have no soul. But then I say the same thing about Toyotas. I always say Toyotas have no soul either. They're just so plain. Maybe they'll do an electric Chrysler 300. Yeah, I mean, they're going EV, and they're not going to do it with just one model. And they haven't even, well, Chrysler is not Dodge, but I'm sure Chrysler will come out with something. Oh, I wish I could afford to build cars. I cannot afford to build cars, which is why I went the very cheap and free weight reduction route of stripping my car, because I spent $1,000 on a racing seat, lightweight battery is sponsored, a front bumper support, yeah, and then a little bit more on wheels, but everything else was free. And I am faster than guys who spent 10 grand for cam, headers, tune, and all that stuff. So I am a budget racer, and I wish I could build cars, but I do not have that kind of funds. No, my car is, my 1320 is all, the body is all factory. Scott, no, I just appreciate you guys all jumping on. So I wasn't expecting to do long live streams, but you guys are on here, and I've got nothing to do. I'm up, you know, here in Detroit by myself, just doing all these events. So you guys are keeping me company here. Chrysler LeBaron. That's some. Nissans. I don't think I saw a Nissan. They should bring the Viper back. That'd be awesome. If that Toyota ain't made in the 90s, I am buying it. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said something. I think 297 Mods. I don't know if he was in here earlier. I think he has a JDM Toyota, so I shouldn't say anything bad. He's my buddy. But he is a JDM. It's different. Jeremy, you were a Chevy guy, an Opel guy, bought challenge because you want to change, not regret it. 5.76 speed. If I ever got a Hellcat, would I strip it down like the 1320? Well, that's a good question. If the first car I got, if I didn't get the 1320, if I got the Hellcat, I 100% would have. But now that I have the 1320, I did it with that. And I feel some people have already done stripped down versions. Maybe not to my extent, but there's a chance I might, because I'm not hurting the car. It's like I say, my car is stripped down, but I can put everything back together in one day, and it'll be just like new. Oh, there's someone said Mercedes. Here's AMG coming by. You add an amplifier with add aggressiveness to the exhaust. A super stock is like a 1320, only in the same way it would be like a Demon. The 1320 still has better drag suspension than the super stock, because the 1320 has the exact same suspension that the Demon has. The super stock does not. The super stock has the red eye suspension, but they do have it tuned. They have a drag tuning on it to make it try and be like the Demon or the 1320 suspension, but it's not 100% the same. Yeah, suspension wise, yeah. So they're not the same. As of now, 1320 Demon are the only ones that have a true drag suspension. Yeah, and one reason, and when they talked about the super stock, one reason they did that is because if they gave the super stock the same suspension as a Demon, then it's basically a Demon, because it already has the same engine. It has, you know, everything else. The only 18-inch comes to 18-inch wheels, drag radials from the factory. The only other thing they could say it doesn't have is the factory crate with the computer that bumps it up to 840 horsepower. So I think that was one of the reasons they didn't put the same suspension. because they didn't want to piss off all the Demon owners that they promised they would not build any more of after the first 3,300. Yeah, the rev sound, that was just a car just left earlier. Not the Mercedes, he's just hanging out there. Shock Trooper. Yeah. Talking about that, so I spoke the other night. This was cool because I met so many cool people. I met an insider who he writes for Dodge, and he was actually part of the team that came up with the 1320. And he said they did want to put 18s on it, and they fought to put 18s on it. And basically, corporate said, nope, the cost valuation, blah, 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 all that bean counter crap said, nope, it's not worth it to do 18s. So let's just throw a little strip of knurled strip around the rim and call it good and call it a low weight drag radial, even though it's the same wheel that comes on like the TAs and everything else. So yeah, so we missed out on the 18s. Blade plug-in fuel scent. Hey, I heard there's like scent cartridges that are like run electronically or by apps. I guess that'll be an extra add-on charge to the gas. Well, you could still get the burnt rubber smell because the tires still have rubber on them, but yeah, the exhaust smell, that'll be an add-on. Scented exhaust. EV truck, they are, well, obviously that's a Ram, different division, but I mean, let's be honest, it's still a Dodge. I still call it a Dodge. Everyone I know still calls them a Dodge, even though they're not. No, Ram is coming out with one too. I'm actually part of, I'm like signed up on some different Ram things, and they're calling it the Ram Revolution, and they're like doing all sorts of surveys and trying to figure things out. So I think Ram's going to reveal something later this year for where they're going with the electric thing, which I doubt I'll be able to get out to that event because I'm not media. I'm just here as an invited guest. But I'm going to try. All right, well, we've been on for almost 2 hours. For those that know me personally, I am a very introverted guy. I don't think I've talked straight for so long in years. Plus, I need to, I want to do a quick walk around video of the Banshee for a separate video. So I'm gonna have to call it a night, call it quits. So everybody, I appreciate everybody jumping on and watching. This has been by far my most successful live stream I've ever had. Appreciate the super chats. I won't be live during the Drag Race Friday because I'm going to be racing. But I will probably go live at some point on Saturday during the Woodward Dream Cruise inside the Dodge lot. So, man, if they made a regular cab Ram, like a new version of SRT 10, that is the only thing I would seriously consider selling my 1320 for, because I am a truck guy at heart. Okay, so anyway, thank you, Nick. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you joining in. It means a lot to me. And I will, usually I say I'll see you at the drag strip, but actually this time I will, because that's where I'll be, drag strip next. All right, peace out.